liking you in this moment. Come get close like you own name. Read your aura, you want more of all this.
Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be another reading vlog. I've been doing a lot of themed reading vlogs, so I figured this time it's just going to be just bringing you along for a typical week of reading in my life. See what books I get done, what I don't. I have to finish my book club this week, but that's basically the only book that I absolutely need to get to this week. And I'm happy that I can just sort of pick and choose when I'm in the mood to read. So like I mentioned, I am currently listening on audio to Tomorrow and Tomorrow and Tomorrow, which is my book club pick, and I have to get that done by Saturday because I have my book club at brunch, where I think it's at 11, so I have to finish that this week, which I don't think I'll have an issue with because I typically listen to audiobooks quite a bit during the week and more reading physical and ebooks on weekends because I walk Kevin. I just have a lot more things to be doing, and it's easier to listen to audiobooks during the week. So I'm listening to that. I also finished on audio today The American Duchess because this was my work audiobook. This is gonna sound crazy, but I started doing work audiobooks that I am only listening to when I have to do a task that I don't really want to do, or one that's really boring or something like that. I've been saving audiobooks for that specific work so that I have something to look forward to when I'm doing that, because otherwise I don't really want to do that piece of work. So it's my way of tricking myself into enjoying part of what I'm doing, because work's been really busy lately. So I listened to that, and I've barely started it, but my next one is going to be Grin and Bearded, I think. Grin and Bearded, I barely have started the first chapter because I got pulled into a meeting as I was starting it, but yes, that's going to be my next one, so I'll start that really tomorrow. So that's the audiobooks that I'm doing. My physical copybook is When in Rome, which I started today. I actually, for some reason, I finished a lot of books yesterday and started a lot today, so it's actually it worked out really well that I'm just starting the vlog off with starting a lot of books. So I started reading When in Rome. I like to read a physical copybook in the morning just because it's when I have the most attention, and at night I just like to turn off all the lights and just read my Kindle. So I try to stick to my physical copybooks in the mornings during the week and on weekends because I need to get through my physical TBR, and I am really excited with these books. So I am doing that. This is a very long-winded reading explanation on what I typically read, but sorry. So that's my physical copybook. I only got 2 chapters in because I was running late this morning and I didn't really have much time to sit down and read. So I'm only 2 chapters into that, but I'm enjoying it. It seems fun. I'm glad it's dual POV. And then finally, for my ebook, which I'm going to be reading tonight and maybe even finishing, is Scarlet Angel, which is the 3rd book in the Mindfuck series. I'm finally continuing the Mindfuck series. It's literally been almost a year since I read the 2nd one, so I was worried I was not going to remember what's happening, but I do, which I'm happy about. Already, I'm only 25 pages in, but that's already 16% of the way through the book. So I think it'll be a pretty speedy read, but I am quite tired tonight, so I don't know how much I'll actually get read tonight. That's the end of my super lengthy book explanation video. I can talk about The American Duchess I'm going to talk about The American Duchess really quickly just because I finished that technically in this vlog, so I will talk about it. And this is one of those books that I read because I'm trying to get myself out of my typical genres. It's a historical fiction type book, and it was really interesting because it had some real life history in it as well, which was interesting. But I don't know, historical books are not always my thing. So I rated it 3.5 stars. I gave it 3 stars. The plot I felt was, I liked it, but it was just, I liked it. So characters I just liked. The romance was one aspect I really liked about the book. Obviously the romance is what I gravitated towards, but it was just really cute. The like, it's like, it was sort of like right person, wrong time, and then they finally end up together, and it's really cute, and it has happily ever after, which I'm happy about. But overall, I think I just liked the book. I didn't love it, and I didn't even really like it, so 3.5 stars. Anyways, I'm gonna head to bed while I'm gonna read for like half an hour while my sunset alarm clock goes down. That's my like wind down routine. Yeah, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow morning, give you another reading updates then. And Kevin, me talking about books put Kevin straight to sleep, so good night.
All this love, you'll be your name. Release all of your burdens. It's been me, you'll be searching. Take a load off and your clothes off. Just relax, you deserve it. You keep me up tonight.
Hey guys, so another nighttime update because I've just had a really crazy few days during the day from work. It's actually 2 days later and I have hardly any reading updates because I found out on Monday that I had a really important, really big test on Wednesday for work, and so that's done now, but I was really stressed and worried about it, so I just have not been able to concentrate on reading or anything. I just been like so wound up, but I'm finally done. I don't think I will fully be relaxed until I get the results next week, but in the meantime, I'm going to listen to a lot of audiobooks probably because my concentration isn't quite there right now. I will give you a little reading update though for the stuff that I have read. So I did finish the audiobook of Tomorrow and Tomorrow and Tomorrow for my book club on Saturday, and I did really like it. I personally just like I'm just like not a gamer, that like that aspect of the story didn't really connect to me. I can totally see why this is like so highly rated and so why everyone loves it, because it is really well done. It's really well written. There's a lot of really great aspects to it. I also just didn't really like some of the characters. They were just unlikable, and I know that's kind of the point, but I just like, I didn't care because I didn't like them that much, which I feel bad about saying, but it was a really beautiful story with really complex characters, and it was really well done. So I give it 4 stars. For me personally, I can see why it would be 5 stars for most people though. I'm also still reading When in Rome by Sarah Adams. I'm only like 50 pages into it. I really have not read much of it. It should, once I start reading it, like get into it more, I think it'll be a really quick read because the chapters are really short, which is nice. And I do really like both the characters so far in it and the concept, but I just have not been able to concentrate on reading it. The audiobook of Grin and Beard It, I am about 60% of the way through that one. I probably will finish it tomorrow during work. I like it. It's not anything special. I don't like this one as much as the first one because I just feel like I don't really feel the tension between the two characters, honestly. I don't know. Yeah, it's okay. There's nothing bad about it, but there's nothing like standing out about it for me. But I probably will read the third one when I'm finished that. I think it's called Beard Science, like the third Winston Brothers book. I'm also still reading Scarlet Angel. I should be able to finish this tonight. I can't believe it's taken me this long to read like a 130-page book or something like that. I don't know why it's taking me so long, other than, actually, I do know why. I already explained it. But I'm like, I can't believe it's taking me this long. I'm really, really liking it. I feel like the next book is going to be really well done. It's going to be like really exciting because there's this one really built up the main storyline, and I'm really excited to read the fourth one. So I probably will read that one soon, but not right away after it. Yes, I really do, because I really want to read the new Julie Ann book. So I think that'll be my next Kindle book, because I'm really excited for that one. And then last but not least, I started Charm today, because I don't know, I was just in the mood for it. So I picked it up and I'm already like 60 pages in, which is really good for me. Yeah, I actually did not realize what the concept of this book was going to be, and I'm really liking it. I don't want to say anything because I don't want to spoil anything for those of you who've read the series, but I'm so happy that that's what this book is about, and I'm going to probably fly through it because I have been wanting to know this for a couple books now. Anyways, that's all I have for another really late night reading update. But and hopefully I'll be able to give you these a bit more often, so that it's not quite as long, and this video is not just nightly reading updates. There will be some other sorts of updates throughout it. But anyways, I'm going to try and finish Scarlet Angel and go to sleep and just relax for the rest of the night. But yeah, so good night, so I wanted to give a little bit of a reading update while it's still light out for once, but I'm going to try and keep this quick because I'm about to go work out. I also don't have too much of a reading update, honestly. I've mostly just been listening to audiobooks. Firstly, I did finish Grin and Beard It today, which is the second book in the Winston Brothers series, and I don't know, I liked it, but like the only thing I really liked about the series or the book was the characters, and I really like Cletus, which the next book is about, so I really liked that part. But the plot and the romance and all of that kind of fell flat for me, so I gave this one 3.5 stars. But I did start the third one today, which is Cletus's love story, and I'm loving it so far. I am eating it up. I'm so excited. I'm like really loving this one. So it was worth it to stick with the series. I'm also loving When in Rome by Sarah Adams. I made it like a decent chunk of the way through this morning, and I'm loving it. It has everything that I want in a small town, in a romance book. So I really need to check out more of Sarah Adams' writing because I love the writing style. It's small town, there's short chapters, grumpy sunshine, witty banter. It's just got like everything that I would want from a romance book, so I'm loving it. I've also made it a decent way through Charm, and I'm really liking it. I'm mostly listening to it on audio because I just have more time for audio, and I'm really enjoying it. I'm unsure of how this whole book is going to be what I think it's about, but I don't know how she fill the whole book with what I think it's about, but we'll see. I'm liking that we're getting Hudson's point of view from this book too, which is nice. I'm really enjoying that. Don't have too much more to say about this because I don't want to spoil anything. And I did not finish Scarlet Angel last night. And I also, last but not least, I did not finish Scarlet Angel last night. I just did not feel like reading. I turned off the camera and just decided to scroll on TikTok and go to sleep because I just wasn't feeling like reading or anything. I just wanted to completely tune out everything. So
yeah, I should be able to finish that book tonight, hopefully, because I really only have like 20 pages left, and I don't know why it's taking me so long to read this book, but yeah, I'm gonna go work out. I will update you probably tomorrow when I have more of an update. I'm not gonna update you tonight again.
You can be star. I'm more than a snack, I'll be your dinner. Got nothing to lose 'cause I'm a winner. I got everything here to offer. Everybody else is a beginner. I do more than talk, I deliver. Don't worry about me 'cause I'm a giver. Daddy, I'll do anything so I can make you mine. Can't get you out my sight. Take me to paradise.
Good morning, guys. It's quite a few days later. I haven't updated you in a while, but I have been reading quite a bit. I think I've finished 3 books since we last spoke. So I'll give you an update on those, but first I'll just give you an reading update. I'm still reading When in Rome. I really like it. I just haven't had a lot of time to sit down and read. I think I'm like 50% of the way through, and honestly, I think I might be able to finish it today if things don't get too crazy, but who knows. I also started the audiobook for Incense and Sensibility, which is the 3rd book in the Rajas series. I'm only 1 chapter into Before Us by Julianne. I think I already told you that I finished Grin and Beard It, but I also finished Beard Science this week, and I gave it 5 stars. I loved it. I loved the plot. Honestly, like, it was really good. I really liked the characters. The romance was great. I don't know, I really liked this one. It was definitely my favorite of the series. And then I also finished Scarlet Angel finally, and I gave it 4.5 stars. I still am really liking it. I don't know, it just took me a long time to read, but it wasn't because I wasn't enjoying it ever. So I gave it 4.5 stars. I think the next book will be way better than this one was. And then lastly, I finished reading Charm, which is the 5th in the Crave series. So I'm all caught up on that series now, which is kind of sad. But that one I, again, really liked. I give it 4.5 stars though, because honestly, the plot of it, the whole plot of the book, probably should not have been a whole freaking chonker of a book. Like, it really did not need to be that long. So I gave 4.5 stars. Like, the plot was just a little, like, it was drawn out in some places for sure. But I really liked that we got that story. I don't normally like those novella type stories, but I did really like that one. But yeah, I'm hoping that to get like some reading done, but it probably will be mostly an audiobook day just because I've got like Sunday stuff to get done. But yeah, I think I'm going to end this vlog here just because I don't know if I'll be able to update you at all anymore today. And this vlog has been so sporadic as it is. But I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're not already, and I will see you in my next one. Bye, guys.
My name, your